Who says dal, rice, bhaji, and mango takari? Come on into Jenny's Walk and let's make this classic dish here from way back when Granny made these delightful vegetarian dishes during the week. Come on in. Let's make some dal, rice, bhaji, and mango takari. Let's get cooking. So foodies, this is my pot here with regular water from the pipe, and this is my dal or split peas. Give it a good wash, and you could soak it for like 10 minutes. That's exactly what I did. You're going to make that lovely combo dal, rice. So we're going to need one garlic. So I just popped that very big garlic there. Drop that in there. I'm going to add in a quarter teaspoonful of salt. To this, I have my own little spice here, that cumin spice that I make for myself. I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoonful of our turmeric. A lot of noise, right? Our turmeric or haldi. We're going to give the dal a beautiful color. In goes that. And seeing it's a protein, you could either drop in some hing or asafoetida, about 1/8, or you could just use some brown sugar. That will help calm the bubbles down. In goes 1 green pepper, and I'm going to chip some onions. Here I have some fresh onions. You don't have to put onions if you don't like onions in your dal, but I like onions, so I'm just going to rough chop. So this is all going to melt away really nicely. And now we're going to put this up onto the fire. We're going to put this up into the stove on very low heat because you do not want your dal to bubble over. There you go. That looks marvelous. And here I have some peppers. I just want to chop these peppers roughly and drop it in there. Give some more flavors. So onto the fire to get this dal going. So let's leave this here for a good 35 minutes to boil on low heat. So for my Dasheen Bagie, I love lots of onions. So let's cut some onions up. In goes 2 garlic. Just give it a good little smash. I'm going to slice in 1 jalapeno pepper for my bhaji. I'm going to add some carrots also to my Dasheen Bagie. So I'm going to get this grating. So my pot is already on the heat, and I added 1.5 tablespoonful of oil. I have the heat on high. As soon as the oil comes up, we will bring it down. So in goes my pepper, my onion, and my garlic. And I'm going to give this a good saute for 4 minutes. So this looks really nice now. So my foodies who follow me know I like my sofrito or green seasoning. So in goes that green seasoning. And this is peppers in here with more fresh herbs. And let that all melt down nicely. So let's take a look now. So this looks marvelous. So you give this a good mix and let it all infuse in there, fry up a little bit. Lovely. So I like to add some carrots. You could add carrots or you could add pumpkin into your bhaji. Or you could make it plain. Some people would even add okra or okro to their bhaji. You could cook it with vegetable base. You could put water. You could put coconut milk. There's so many ideas to make your lovely Dasheen Bagie here from Jenny. Here I have my bhaji when I get them on sale because it's very difficult to get them. Once I find them, I will buy them and freeze them. They freeze very well. So here is my bhaji and the stems and everything. So I'm going to leave it here, put the lid on and let it get all soften up now. So let's take a look now. So the heat is on low because I want it to defrost out really nicely. So now I'm going to raise the heat up. And you see it all withered nicely. So now I want to add a little bit of vegetable base. And just a pinch of salt. And as it cooks, we will taste for more salt. So let us continue cooking here nicely. Lovely combo dish here from Jenny's Walk. Dal, rice, bhaji, and mango takari. Foodies, I want to add some water into this to boil. Because this is not like the one from the backyard, the roll-up leaf. These are a bit tough. This is what we get here in NYC. So water in there, lid back on, and let this boil to perfection. So let's take a look now at that dal. That's a beautiful angry bubble there, and it have been boiling for a while. So as you can see, the seeds are all melted. So now we're going to take this apparatus. This is called a Dhall Gotney. When we were a kid, we used to call it the sunflower. So let me know how many of you remember playing with the Dhall Gotney and using it as a microphone to sing. That's what I used to do. And we used to say that's our flowers. It is our sunflower. Lovely little memory there from Memory Lane from Jenny's Walk. So you're going to give it a good swizzle just like so. And now to this, I want to add my jeera, ground jeera. So you're going to add in about a teaspoonful. And then now we're going to chunky our dal. So here I have my tidka on the fire with some cumin seeds. I'm going to add some garlic and 1 Kashmir chili. And I'm going to let that roast really nicely. And that is going to infuse into our dal. That's a beautiful fry. I just wanted to get the garlic to get a nice darker color. So this is a beautiful color. I want to move that out. Put my dal in there. So take a look at that. You could make it darker or you could make it lighter. So slowly you're going to just infuse it into the dal. There you go. You have to be very careful so you don't get burned. So this looks marvelous. If you want to burn it down a little more, you could go ahead. And at this point, if you want to add some of your grind cumin or grind jeera to let it infuse, that's a great idea. So let's turn the lid off and I'm going to just add a little pinch. So that little smoke and that little steam and your dal is all done. So let's take a look at our bhaji now, cooking really nicely. There you go. I have the heat on really low. So let me just raise it up a little higher. There, get a little more angry bubble. I tasted it for salt. Everything is fine. So as I said, this leaf was a bit tough. So give it a good boil. So let it boil down a little more. This looks nice. I want to add some carrots now in the end because all my carrots have disappeared. So in goes some carrots in there. And the pot is calling me. This pot is angry right now. So in goes my coconut milk. I add my coconut milk to the end so it don't boil out and turn into oil. So this is going to stay here for like 4 minutes. And our bhaji, Dasheen bush bhaji or baha leaf, cocoa leaf, taro leaf, all those names, whatever part of the world you're looking in from, let me know how you call this leaf. This bhaji is all done now, and we're just going to drop our pepper back right in there. Okay, foodies, it's plating time. So here I have my rice and of course that dal. I love a lot of dal. How many of you like your rice to be floating with dal? Well, I am one of them. Divine dal and rice here. And I'm going to put a piece of my garlic in there and that bhaji. How many of you remember this divine dish here? Dal and rice and bhaji. Divine vegetarian dish here from Jenny's Walk, bringing back this marvelous dish to you. And my dear foodies, let's enjoy this with a piece of curry mango or mango takrie, as we all will know. Check on my page and you will see a vid how to make this lovely mango takrie. Put that 2 little slices right there. Beautiful dish here from Jenny's Walk. So there you go, foodies. Jenny's Walk always deliver. So here you go. You got that lovely bhaji that we made with some coconut milk added to the end of it. Our dal. You use a little bit of hing or asafoetida to calm that bubbles down. Lovely mango takrie. You could check the video. Check on the page. You will see how to make that lovely mango takrie. And here to complement a lovely fresh salad and a little squeeze of lime juice. Delightful dish here to enjoy. Thank you for joining me. Follow me on Facebook. My dear foodies, invite your friends to join in at Jenny's Walk. From my kitchen to your kitchen. Happy cooking.